The deck of the Sunny was unusually silent. Even the wood beneath their feet barely made a sound. Above them, the night sky stretched endlessly over the sea, filled with stars. Zoro sat near the railing, one hand resting on Wado Ichimonji beside him, eyes half closed, but awake enough to notice every movement around him. Robin stood a few steps away, leaning lightly against the wooden rail, looking out at the dark ocean. She held a cup of tea between her hands. Steam rose slowly into the night air. For a while neither of them said anything. And somehow, it wasn't awkward. It was calm, comfortable. The kind of silence only happens between people who don't feel the need to fill it. Eventually, Robin smiled faintly. "You're quieter than usual tonight." Zoro didn't open his eyes. "I could say the same." Robin looked toward him. "Maybe I just couldn't sleep." Zoro gave a quiet breath that almost sounded like a laugh. Thought archaeologists liked sleeping surrounded by old books. Robin's smile widened. "And swordsmen enjoy sleeping in hallways." He opened one eye. "Fair." A breeze passed over the deck, moving Robin's hair across her shoulder. Moonlight reflected against the ocean behind her. Zoro noticed, then immediately looked away. Robin noticed that too. "You're restless." "I'm not." "You've looked at me 3 times in the last minute." That made him pause. Robin lifted the cup to her lips, hiding the small smile there. Zoro exhaled through his nose. "You count." "I observe." "Right." Another silence. Soft waves touched the side of the Sunny. Far below, slow, rhythmic. Robin stepped closer to the railing near where Zoro sat, close enough that he could smell tea and the faint floral scent from her hair when the wind shifted. She looked out over the sea. "Do you ever think about how strange this crew is?" "All the time." "A reindeer doctor. A cyborg shipwright. Yep. A skeleton musician. Still weird." And somehow Robin glanced sideways. "You fit perfectly into it." Zoro looked up at her. That was rare. Robin wasn't smiling now. Her expression softer than usual, more honest. "You do too," he said. Her eyes widened just slightly. Then she looked back at the sea. Neither of them spoke for a while. Then Robin's sandal slipped slightly against the wet deck. Just enough. Not enough to fall, but enough for Zoro to react instantly. His hand caught her wrist. Firm, fast. Before either of them fully processed it, Robin steadied herself, but Zoro didn't let go immediately. Their eyes met. His grip was warm, strong. Robin's fingers relaxed against his hand. Neither moved. The silence between them changed. Not calm anymore. Heavier. Closer. Robin's heartbeat quickened. Zoro realized he was still holding her wrist. Slowly he let go. "Sorry." Robin tilted her head. "For stopping me from falling. For holding on too long." A soft laugh escaped her. "It's all right." She sat beside him near the railing, shoulder to shoulder, close enough to feel warmth through the fabric between them. The ocean moved beneath the ship. Above them the moon hung low and silver. Robin folded her hands in her lap. "Do you know what I like most about nights at sea?" Zoro shook his head. "No one expects anything from you," she said. "No battles, no noise, no danger, no pretending. Just the ocean." Zoro stared out at the dark horizon. "Yeah." Robin turned slightly toward him. "And honesty." He looked at her again. This time longer. Robin's dark eyes reflected pale moonlight. Calm. Unreadable. And yet somehow closer than she'd ever felt before. "What are you thinking?" she asked. Zoro hesitated, which already answered her question. Robin smiled. "That bad?" He exhaled. "No." Then after a pause, "Just wondering why you stayed out here." Robin leaned back against the railing. "Maybe I like the quiet." He raised an eyebrow. "And maybe," she turned toward him, "I like the company." Zoro froze for half a second. Robin saw it, and pretended not to. A tiny smile touched her lips. Then footsteps suddenly exploded from behind the deck door. Loud, fast. The door slammed open. Luffy burst outside barefoot and half asleep. He stared at them. Robin sitting beside Zoro, closer than usual, Both awake, both silent, both immediately looking at him. Luffy blinked. Oh. Pause. I thought there was food. He scratched his head, looked around, then walked back inside. Door shut. Silence again. Robin laughed first, quiet at first, then louder. Zoro covered his face with one hand. Unbelievable. Robin smiled into the moonlight. Saved by hunger, or ruined by it? She stood slowly. Tea long gone cold. Well, Robin said, I should probably sleep. Zoro nodded once. Robin turned toward the door, then paused, looked back over her shoulder. Good night, Zoro. Night, Robin. She walked inside. The door closed softly behind her, and Zoro remained on deck alone beneath the moon, suddenly very aware that the night felt much quieter after she left.